Subscribe to Rajshri Food and click on the bell icon for more updates.
Soft naan and a crisp aloo tikki is a meal in itself. Well, today let me simplify things for you and show you an extremely easy recipe which could be served as a snack or a meal. Hey guys, welcome to McCain Festive Magic with me, Varun Inamdar. Let's get started with Chatpata Naan. Let's begin. For the naan dough, I'm taking some yeast. As its feed, I'm using grain sugar. And to control the growth of yeast, I'm going to add in just a pinch of salt. To this, we need to add in some water, which could be warm or lukewarm. And to just kind of increase the feed of the yeast, I'm going to sprinkle in some refined flour from the recipe itself. We need to keep this mixture aside for somewhere around 15 to 20 minutes till the yeast kind of gets active. And till that time, we need to rest. The yeast and sugar mixture has been resting for a while. It's kind of just beginning to bubble. That's the stage when we mix this with refined flour in a deep bowl. Along with this, we need to add in a tablespoonful of curds, the salt that was remaining, 2 tablespoons of refined oil. Mix all of this together with the help of a spoon. Then the spoon gets knocked off. In goes the water, and you need to knead this into a smooth and pliable dough using your fingers. The dough has become nice, soft and pliable, and that's exactly how we want it. Let's bring all of this back together, push it back in the bowl and cover this with a damp cloth. Now this can stay in a nice and warm place for at least 45 minutes for the dough to kind of double in size. Our naan dough for the Chatpata Naan is rested well. Well, just dust a little bit of refined flour. Let's transfer this right on the tabletop with a little bit of refined flour and bring this together. Your naan dough is kind of done and ready. Let's move on to portioning this and roll it into a little naan. The griddle has heated up. Let's carefully transfer our naan onto the same. Once you notice these little bubbles on top, let's quickly flip this over and allow this to cook precisely for 30 seconds, and that's about it. With this, our naan is done and ready. Let's transfer this on a plate and let's make a few more similarly. Our naan is cooked and ready. The next is to pull out the McCain Aloo Tikki from the freezer. Let's do that. Well, the beauty of McCain Aloo Tikki is it gets straight from the freezer to the kadai. Well, since I need only 4 of these, let me pull only 4 out of the packet, and the rest gets packed well and goes back in the freezer. The oil is hot enough in the kadai, and like I said, this need not be thawed or defrosted. This goes straight in the kadai. And this is going to take just 3 minutes. It's been 3 minutes and aloo tikki is fried crisp and golden brown and just ready to spin its magic on you. These can rest for a while on an absorbent tissue paper, and in the meantime, let's prep for the Chatpata Naan. The next step is assembly. The next is to add in sauce, which is made with mayonnaise and ketchup. Add in some vegetables of your choice, beginning with green cabbage to red or purple cabbage, and finally some onions. Well, last but not the least, the fried McCain Aloo Tikki, which is going to add in a complete different layer of taste and flavor. The next step is as simple as folding this like so midway, and this now goes straight on top of a grill. Well, just a little bit of oil or butter on top, and this now gets grilled. With this, the Chatpata Naan is grilled and ready.
Trust me, this is one of the most simple and effortless snacks or meals you would ever make for your family and friends. So next time when they're over, try this and feed this to them. And trust me, they're going to enjoy eating this.